Hi Gemini, welcome to September 2016. There is a solar eclipse in Virgo bringing the action to your foundation. This is the area of your life that has to do with your personal power, how you take care of yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's where you live, it's who you live with. It's how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your soul. And this is a very intense month. We have two eclipses. We have the equinox on the 22nd. That's always a game changer, as well as the eclipses. And your ruling planet Mercury is retrograde until the 22nd. So the universe, and Mercury is retrograde in this area of your foundation. Virgo rules your fourth house of foundation. So you've got the new moon in there. Jupiter is there until the 9th when he moves into Libra, your sister sign, and that is going to be awesome for you. The North Node, the direction of life you need to go in, is in Virgo. Mercury is retrograding the whole time in Virgo. So the universe is really talking to you about taking care of yourself, loving you more than the need to please others, loving you more than the need to be there for others. It really is about you and how you're taking care of you. Now, there is energy going on in the area of relationships. That's because Saturn is there in Sagittarius, Mars is there in Sagittarius until he moves into Capricorn on the 27th, and they're forming a powerful T-square to Neptune in Pisces in the area of your destiny in the world. So this Virgo solar eclipse is really intense. And Neptune is opposing and Saturn is squaring. So, Neptune is all about the spiritual realm and metaphysics and intuition and imagination. Saturn is about the physical reality. Saturn is about limits and boundaries, commitments and consequences, and they don't like each other. And so they're fighting, and that goes exact on September 10th. And then Saturn moves past Neptune, and that's good news. But we're all in this energy, and especially you, because it's happening in an area of your life that is your inner being, and your ruling planet is involved, and Neptune is opposing this energy, and Saturn is squaring it. And so all of your relationships, you need to really look at what you've been stepping over, what you may have been tolerating. Are you receiving from your relationships? Relationships aren't just about giving, they're about receiving. And givers can attract takers, or givers can attract receivers. So if you've been someone who's always giving, 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 and you're not receiving, then maybe it's time you change that to be more of a receiver. Make your intention to be a receiver, not a giver, so that you're receiving. And what have you been putting up with in your relationships? Now, this has to do with, who you're coupled with, but it also has to do with your public, your clients, your friends, the people you work with. So it has to do with other people and who's running over your boundaries, who is not respecting you or, honoring you. And this is about you really pulling up that power inside of you and going, enough. I'm going to get my needs met. I'm going to receive. I'm going to be a receiver. And I'm not going to allow, other people's deceptions or lies or betrayals to hold me back or keep me down. I'm going to move beyond this energy. And that is what the universe wants you to do this month, is to really look at what you're receiving from these relationships. Now, Mercury, your ruling planet, has a lot of muscle this month. He is on the move. And he is the only planet that can move through all levels of consciousness. Superconsciousness, conscious awareness, subconscious, the unconscious. He's talking to all the planets, and he can also be stirring the pot. Now the Pisces lunar eclipse on the 16th brings the attention to what you do in the world. So first it's about your foundation, how you're taking care of yourself, what you're doing to strengthening yourself, and then it has to do with what you do in the world. Chiron is also in Pisces, and Chiron is coupled with the moon, and he is involved with this, and he's opposing the sun in Virgo and Mercury. So, Chiron rules pain. And so for all of us, we're being asked to take care of our pain, take care of ourselves, love you more than the need to please others. And this has to do with, any feeling of betrayal at work or in your family or in your relationships, and really addressing the deception or the betrayals or the lies that have been going on and what's draining you. Where are you losing light? Where are you losing energy? Where are you losing your power? Now is the time to pull up your power and set boundaries with those that are not true to you, that are not honoring you, that aren't loyal to you, that aren't real friends or not real partners. This is really important because this is going to be brought to light for you, for all of us, but particularly you because you're a major player in it, because your ruling planet is Mercury, as well as you've been working with these energies with the Neptune squaring your Gemini, Saturn opposing your Gemini, and so you've had to deal with these energies all year, and this is the month that's the game changer. This could be the most intense month of the year. We have two eclipses, we have Mercury retrograde, and then we have the equinox. Equinoxes and solstices are game changers. They're power days of the year where they literally shift the energy on the planet, and there's cosmic downloads coming in. And so what's happening is the universe is downloading all of this light into you, and it's awakening you, and you're seeing things you may have been stepping over or you didn't know before, you didn't see before, you're too busy to notice, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, this person's just using me. This person's trying to take my power. This person's trying to take my light. This person is not on my team. And so now's the time to set the boundaries. Saturn is in that area, and Saturn is direct, and Saturn's like, why are you tolerating this? Why are you putting up with whatever you've been tolerating? And so this is the time to clean house. You absolutely want to clean house this month. This first 3 weeks in September is a time for you to clean house and really look at what empowers you and what drains you. What is serving you and what no longer serves you. Eclipses are turning points, and Saturn and Neptune squaring like this, they are calling you to action. And with Virgo, it's about the integration of the body, mind, and spirit, the heart, the body, the soul. And that's about you nurturing you and taking care of you. Pisces is about spirituality. And you've been in this cycle with Pisces, this Neptune and Pisces, about your role with humanity, your role in the world, your service in the world. But you cannot be in service to the world if you're not in service with you. Without you, we got nothing to talk about. So it's all about you, how you're loving on you, how you're taking care of you, and how you're shutting the door on those or anyone that isn't loving on you. If they're not loving on you, you don't have time for them. You don't have time for their games and their deceptions. And this is not about denial. This is not about martyrdom. This is not about any of that. It is release the guilt, release the blame. This is about you owning your power, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner authority. Do what empowers you. And when you do that, then everything opens up for you, because Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. And he is trining Pluto. Mercury is trining Pluto the 10th of September through October 1st, so going into October. Your ruling planet is in a positive energy flow with Pluto. And so that is power, and that gives you strategy, And that gives you understanding as to how to navigate these energies and navigate these relationships and use the power of that mind of yours to make right choices for you. Do what's right for you. The Sun trines Pluto on the 7th. Jupiter enters Libra on the 9th. And then Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. And just right after Mercury goes direct, the Sun enters Libra on the 22nd. And you have happy fall in the northern hemisphere, happy spring in the southern hemisphere. And you have a big shift into the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, self-confidence. So if you do the work this first 3 weeks, you're going to see the reward for the rest of the year and into next year. You see, because the energy now shifts into Libra, your sister sign, and that pours positive energy into any planets you have in Gemini. And with the focus now in Libra, your sister sign, and Pluto moves direct on the 26th, and the Libra new moon happening in this fun area of your life, the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, being outgoing, self-confidence, risk-taking. You're going to love this new moon. So it's like the universe is saying, Gemini, what have you been putting up with? Why are you letting people run over your boundaries? Why are you letting this go on? Stop this nonsense right now. And by taking your power back, now you're able to have fun. Now you're able to do the things you want to be doing and express yourself in new ways. This Libra new moon on the 30th is fantastic. It has the Sun and the Moon coupled together in Libra with Jupiter in Libra, in the area of love, romance, creative self-expression. It doesn't get any better than that. And all of that is going to pour positive energy into your planets in Gemini. And so this is a very awesome energy for you. It's lifting you up. It's inspiring you. And, with Jupiter moving into Libra, this is going to help with relationships. It's going to help with partnerships. It's going to help with any creative project that you have, anything you want to do creatively. Fantastic energy. And I love this Libra new moon because Saturn's in harmony with it too. Saturn is in harmony. So it's like by setting the boundary in relationship with whoever is not honoring you, you create the space for someone better to come in that is in harmony with you, that is loving you, that is bringing love to you. And you deserve it. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to have your life just the way you want it. And so there is good things in here for you. Jupiter enters Libra on the 9th, but because the eclipses are so intense on the 1st and the 16th, and they're in powerful areas with you. One, the Virgo is in the area of foundation, and then the Pisces is in the area of what you do in the world. There's a lot going on with you, and it can feel, overwhelming at times. And that's why you really want to step back and make sure that you're taking good care of you. Then that Jupiter jumps into Libra, which is fantastic for you. You're going to love Jupiter in Libra because that's totally opening you up. That could be bringing you new opportunities to do fun things that you want to do. People coming to invite you to do things that you've always wanted to do, and now you're going to have the opportunity to do it. And then, of course, Mercury going direct on the 22nd. That is fantastic. He's a powerful guy. I think, you can underestimate him, but he is the only planet that can talk to all of the other planets. And he is really busy in here with all of us. Mercury's got some muscle this month. And I think he's bringing to light for all of us, who's full of crap and who's honest. And he really wants, hey, people, you need to look at this. Hey, all of us need to look at what he's showing us. And especially you, because it's so core to your foundation, right? The stronger you are, the more you can achieve. The stronger you are within yourself, the more you can have what you want in your life, achieve your goals. And so Mercury is a major player. I never underestimate him. And he is so important. You know, he is just really calling to attention what we've been putting up with, and what's hurting you, and you know, and what needs healing for you, and you want to be listening. And then as we move into Libra, that energy starts to bring the calm and the love and the harmony. Venus enters Scorpio on the 23rd, and this can be good for your work as well as your health. So Venus is soothing things over at work as well as making you feel better. And that's good news. Pluto moving direct is excellent. And that's on the 26th. And that's in the area of shared resources and your power and your deeper understanding. So with Pluto waking up and moving forward on the 26th, and then Mars enters that area on the 27th, then you've got the gorgeous Libra new moon on the 30th. So you can begin to see that you're so tied to what Mercury does. I know I am. And Mercury going direct on the 22nd, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this shift inside of you going, ha, I got it. I know exactly what I need to do. It's going to give you the clarity that you need. Do what empowers you. Do what makes you feel strong. Keep the focus on you. It's all about you this month, Gemini. Even though you're going to notice what's going on with other people and how they're treating you or not treating you, you're going to notice that. But it really is about you, right? It really isn't even about other people. It really is about the message we're sending to others, or what we're giving off, or how we let them take advantage of us, how we let other people use or abuse, right? And so you're going to be like, whoo, I am seeing it all. Why didn't I see this before? Well, it wasn't time. You know? And now you've got the clarity. And now Mercury is flying forward. Pluto is flying forward. Saturn is moving forward. Mars is moving forward. This is a green light from the universe. So anything you want to do, the 22nd on, I prefer. Now, I love the Libra new moon on the 1st. On the 30th, going into the 1st of October, because that is a beautiful new moon. There's no challenging aspects to it. Neptune's making a mild inconjunct to it, but that's just a reminder for you to connect to your soul, to connect to who you really are, and to remember that, who you really are. And by doing that, that pulls up your creative self-expression, that pulls up your power, it pulls up your confidence, your self-confidence, so that you can be more creative, because this is a really creative moon for you. This Libra new moon. Going into October, you're going to love. But Mercury is trining Pluto. You do have the power. See, the illusion is that you don't. Or if you get caught up in the Chiron pain, that Chiron, can be bringing to awareness. But the truth is, you hold all the cards. You have the power. And it's what you want to do with it that matters. And so, as you get to the 22nd, everything starts to come together for you. As the energy shifts into Libra, your sister sign, you are really in the driver's seat. And you're having fun by this place, because it's like, if say there's someone in your life that has just been not good for you, if you set the boundary with that person, if you say goodbye, by the 3rd week in September and going into October, you're going to feel like $1 million, $1 trillion. Million doesn't buy as much. And so you're going to feel like $1 trillion, and you're going to feel really good about what you're doing and where you're going, and you're going to have the wind in your sails by the 3rd week of this month, and by the end of this month, going into October, you're going to feel like you've got things where you want them, things are going your way, you're feeling empowered, you're feeling creative, you're having fun. And this could be a new start in love for you too, because this new moon is absolutely gorgeous and Jupiter is there. So this could be bringing you someone really good for you. So don't waste your time with people that aren't good to you or aren't really loving on you, because with Jupiter and this new moon, and that Jupiter is going to be there until 10/10/2017, Jupiter will then enter Scorpio. This is a time where you could be meeting someone who's absolutely like a soulmate, like someone who deeply loves you and is just so good to you, and it just like blows you away, like, wow, I didn't even know that it was possible. And so anything is possible, and Jupiter wants to show you that. First is getting your house in order, getting you in order, taking good care of you. Then you're going to be ready to receive that love, right? Because are you ready right now to receive love from someone who would love you unconditionally, who would just give and give and give to you? Right? If you've been with takers or a taker, are you ready for someone who's a giver? Are you ready to receive a giver? And so, you know, Jupiter is big love. And that's a love that is just fantastic and happy and joyful and expansive. And of course that Libra moon is helping you too. And this is also good for those of you that are coupled, Saturn's been in there working the relationship over for a while now. And, with the Jupiter in Libra, this can help to smooth things out with your partner and bring, that chemistry into the relationship that oftentimes disappear when you've been with someone for a while. So this can reignite the chemistry in those relationships that are already coupled. I'm not seeing any challenge to your money at all. And, with Mars going in that area of shared resources by the end of September, that can be an opportunity for you to eliminate debt. If you have any debt that you want to cut out, you can cut it out. And really take a look at money coming in, money going out. What expenses can I eliminate? What expenses can I restructure? As well as your partner bringing in more money. Your partner hustling and bringing in more money, which helps the family. And so that's good news too. So, money can be on the increase. Spiritually, you have been growing for years with this energy, and it is only raising your vibration more and more. And that's why you can't tolerate the negative anymore, because you're growing so much and so beautifully. Gemini, love you. And Venus is improving the health. That's good news too. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus-ing my podcast, Gemini. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below. Or you can go to where the cards are, and that will take you to my astrology services, coaching services. So until next time, Gemini, keep loving on you, because it's all out ahead of you. Libra, that energy is bringing positive energy to you, and it feeds your soul. You're building a new life.